Okay, pip install and to hyphens upgrade pip and give enter. Wait for a minute, it will update your pip. Okay, yeah, so I have updated already, so that's why it shows like this requirement already up to date. So uh, after that you have to install your module. Okay, here just type pip install and what module you want to or you are going to install here. Okay, now I'm going to install open excel for accessing excel sheets. Okay, so then hit enter. It will take 2 or 3 minutes for installation. Okay, so I have already installed. Okay, that's why it shows requirement already satisfied here. Okay, so you can check your module like this. uh, Give import and type open excel, then hit shift enter. It executes without error. Your module has been installed. Okay, so if it is any error, you have to reinstall your OpenPyXL. Okay, so now we have installed uh, OpenPyXL, and then first you have to import your OpenPyXL. I have imported here, so you can change this name. Okay, so you can change your uh, module name like OpenPyXL as, then you can give any name you want to call. Okay, so here I give Excel. Okay, so now you can use Excel to call OpenPyXL. Okay, next now I'm going to create a workbook. That means I'm going to create a X file. Okay, Excel file, and here I'm choosing E folder, then same Python projects. Okay, I delete this. Okay, here we have uh, we don't have any files in here. Okay, then I'm going to create one. Then here uh, I'm declaring one variable named WP. Then after that, I'm going to call a class from OpenPyXL. So here I give Excel. Okay, Excel dot, because Excel is alias of OpenPyXL, right? So Excel dot. Then you have to give capital W and rest of this in lower. Okay, so here I type workbook, sorry, workbook. Then have to give open and close parenthesis, then hit enter. So after that you have to active this. Okay, here I declare one more variable, and now I'm going to activate this. Okay, activate the environment, Excel environment. Okay, so here then hit enter. After that I have to give a name for my Excel sheet. Okay, so for my sheet, not a Excel file. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name for my sheet. Okay, so by doing that you have to declare a dot title. So So header title equal to, here you can give your sheet name. Here I'm gonna give Python. Okay, and after that you have to save your file, wp dot save. Then here, now you can pass your directory and file name. Here I'm going to pass e colon. After that, here I'm choose Python projects. Then you have to give two more slashes. After that, you have to give your Excel file name. Like here I'm going to create Python -01 dot xlxx, and the dot xlsx is a format or extension for Excel file. Okay, so here I'm closing that. Okay, then hit enter. Now you can see here the file has created. So I'm going to open this. So now you can see the sheet name also in Python, which we have given here. Okay, so the sheet name is Python and the file name is Python-1. Okay, so now we created a file. So next, going to add some values on that. Okay, so on it. So before that, here I'm going to close the file. I have to close this. Okay, so I have to close this. So after that, now I'm going to add some values in that. So by doing that, we have to declare one more variable. Here I'm using wp. Okay, so I'm going to reassign a variable. Okay, so here you have to load your workbook. Okay, so here I simply give excel dot load and underscore workbook. Okay, here you have to give open and close parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis you have to pass your Excel file. Okay, here I copy this, then I have to paste here. Okay, then hit enter. After that, now you have to choose your seat. Okay, so by doing that, first we have to know what are the sheets in Python file, right? So we can uwb dot, then here you can find sheet names. I think, yeah, here. Okay, if you hit enter, you can see what are the sheets available in Python-01 Excel file. Here we have created only one sheet named Python. So now I have to choose this. Okay, so here I'm creating one more variable named sheet. Then after that, uh, you can choose your sheet like string indexing. Okay, so w b, then in indexing we are passing index position in here. So now we have to pass Python instead of index position. Okay, so we have to pass which sheet I'm going to work. Okay, instead of index position. Here I'm passing Python sheet. Then hit enter. Now you can write your variable in Python sheet. Okay, here I give sheet. Then now you can pass your index position like in Excel. First I'll open this. Okay, so you can see here the this cell named C5 and this cell is C6 and this is C4 and this is C2. You can pass the index position of the sheets, sorry, of the cell in Excel. Okay, here you want to write in here, you have to pass F6. Okay, so now I'm going to pass F6. Then I have to give dot value. After that you can pass your text. Okay, so here I'm passing hope foundation. Okay, then hit enter. After that you have to save your file. Okay, so here I give w dot save and I'm going to copy the file. Okay, then paste in here. Okay, so hit enter. It gives error because it shows permission denied, right? Because the file is in open condition, so you have to close your Excel file. After that now you can save your file. I copied this line and here, then run this. Now I am going to check Python 1. The whole foundation are written in F6. Okay, so I have to write one more text in different cell. Okay, so we see how to write. So we have two options to update or return your text in Excel. Okay, so here I'm going to write F7. Then I just pass my name Shankar. Then I hit enter. You have to save your file. Before that, you have to close your file. Okay, here you want to close your file. After that, now you can save and copy this. Now hit enter and I'm going to check here. Yeah, the Shankar has been written in F7, right? Then next you can update your cells by using the same line. Okay, you can update also. So after that, we have one more option to write your files. Okay, that is shell method. Here, you can simply pass sheet dot shell and give open and close parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, you have to pass your row and column value. Okay, so and this is your column and this is your row. If you want to write your file in here, so you have to give column 2 and row 2. If you want to write your file in here, you have to pass column 2 and rows 3. Okay, in here column 2 and row is 4, and here column 3 and row is 4. Okay, so first you have to give your row value equal to 4 and comma column value equal to 3. Okay, then give dot value. After that, now you can pass your text. So I have to pass open for foundation. Okay, then hit enter, and now you have to save your file. Okay, hit enter. Permission error. uh, uh, I'm not closing this file. Okay, so now I'm going to close this. You don't see. Okay, so then now I can save the file. Shift enter. Now I'm going to check here. Then the whole foundation has written in third column and fourth row, which you have mentioned here. So which I have mentioned here, fourth row and third column. Okay, then next I'm going to read a file. Okay, so here I click on new file for typing multi-line programming. Then before that, I have to create some value. Okay, name, serial number, and here department, then city. And here I'm going to give 4 values, and here names Dinesh and Sarath. Then okay, so here I'm giving 4 names, and triple E, C, CSE, and triple E, then CSE. Okay, here Chennai, Hyderabad, and okay, so here I have typed some values for printing purpose. Okay, so now I'm going to import by open by Excel module. Okay, here I give Excel as a alias name for open by Excel. After that, Here I'm going to import OS. The OS is a module and it is used to access your local system files for deletion and creation and open your files. Like you can also delete and create audio and video files also by using OS. Okay, and in yesterday class we have seen how to create a folder uh, by using OS module. Okay, so in here the OS is used to choose our path. Okay, so first I give path variable and here I declare a path where I am going to create. Okay, so once again it will show, yeah, it will show the folders. Okay, so I choose Python projects. Then you have to change your path ch.dir. Here I'm passing path variable. So now your entire path has changed. So after in next steps you can type your file name only. So you can give type your file name only. You have it is not necessary to give your path like this. Okay, so you can give your uh, file name. Okay, because the OS is use changes your directory to Python projects. Okay, now you can type your file name only in here. Okay, then after that uh, now I'm going to read a file. Okay, so by doing that, here I'm going to create one variable and here I have to give excel dot load, sorry, so load workbook in here. So you have to pass your file name because we have already changed our directory. So here you can pass only your file name in here. Okay, so after that you have to choose your sheet name, right? Here I have declared sheet as a variable and equal to, I have to pass my sheet name Python. Then I want to read my Excel file. Okay, so here you just print, then inside the parenthesis you have to give your value or cell. Okay, here I give sheet. I want to print Shankar, so the index value is b5. So here I'm going to pause b5 and I run this. So 4 p.m. Okay, it is running. Wait a minute. Yeah, so worksheet Python does not exist. Oh, here I give uppercase P and here I have give lowercase p. Okay, I have to change this. Then I run this. Okay, here I have to give dot value. Okay, then now you run this, you can get your cell value. Okay, in v5 I have to close this. Yeah, save, because I have not saved the file. Okay, that's why it prints nothing inside it. Okay, the null value means it is like a null value. uh, it is means the empty string. Okay, sorry, empty value. Okay, so none is denoted as a empty value in Python. Okay, so now you can get your name here. I am going to change b6. Now I run this, I get Dinesh, and you can give b7. Can, yeah, Sarath has written here. So uh, after that, you can print the whole tables. Like you have an option to print the entire data in here. So by doing that, you have to use for loop. Okay, so you have to use for loop in here. Like for, I have to give a temporary variable in here, that is I. After that, I have to give in, then I am going to pass a range value. Right here I give range, and we have four values in here. Okay, four cells. So uh, here I give 4. Then after that, I have to give indentation notation. And so if you enter here, you can see the space. This is called indentation. So inside the space, the for loop, like here I give print I. So the print is inside the for loop. If you type here, so the FATA F is not in the for loop. Okay, so if you want to write a statement or a function or any logics inside a for loop, you have to follow that line. Okay, you have to follow this line. So if uh, if you come if you come from outside, so the for loop has ended. You type here, the HFG is not in the for loop. Okay, so these statements are in this for loop because the statements all are having indentation. Okay, the state. Okay, then here I have to print I, or uh, you can pass your index value in here. Okay, sheet, like sheet um, I'm going to pass. So I want to print the name column in here. So I'm going to pass B. So here the value started in B5 to end in B8, right? So here I have to give before that. Here I am doing some trick to change my row value. Right here I'm doing a string concatenation here. Okay, Here I pass I, then you have to convert it string of I, right? So now it prints like b1 comma b2 comma b3. So here the values are started in b5, so I need to give b5, right? So you can change here the start value and end value you can give here. So start value is 5 and end value is 8. uh, so in here you have to give 9, because if you give 8, the range function will print 5 6 7 from 7. Okay, so if you want to print 8 you have to give 9 here. If you want to print 10 you have to give 11 here. Okay, so here I'm giving 9. So it, okay, so then here I just print I for showing what is inside the I. So what value has stored in I. Okay, so the value has been, the value is changing for each loop. Okay, so in first the for loop runs 6. 5 is 1, 6 is 2, and 7 is 3, and 8 is 4. 4 times it will loops, and it will run 4 times. Each time the value has stored in I. Okay, so in first time we have I equal 5, and second time we have I equal 6, and third time we have I equal 7, and fourth time we have I equal to 8. Okay, so I'm going to run this. Before that, I have to close the file. You don't see it here. I run this. Wait a minute. Here I have to give value, right? So now I run this, I get the names. Okay, Shankar, Ganesh, Sarath, and Karthi. Here you can see the I value. First is 5, and second loop has 6, and third loop has 7, and finally the I value is 8. Okay, so here now I delete this, then I print the value. So now you can see your name list: Shankar, Dinesh, Sarath, and Karthi. Okay, so you can also change your column here. So here I give C. Now you can run this. You can get your department list: EEE CSE and EEE CSE. So here I'm going to change D and hit shift enter. Now you can see your city list. Okay, so you can change your column and rows in simultaneously. So for using one more loop here. Okay, so here I'm going to create a list. Okay, a equal to give square brackets for creating a list. Here you can pass your columns value like A and B, comma C, then comma D, and here I'm going to pass from E. Okay, so the list has been created. Okay, so now you can pass a list directly in here. Okay, so now the for loop runs based on the element count. Okay, we have, if we have five counts, it runs five times. Here we have five counts, a b c d e. Okay, we have five counts, so five elements, so the for loop runs five times. Okay, now in each time the I value has changing. So during first loop, the I value is A, and second loop I value is B, and third I value is C, and fourth I value is D. Okay, here I change D into I. Okay, and here you can create one more loop. So I give J in here. I'm going to give range for changing row values. Okay, that is 5 to 7, right? Here I give 4 to 7. So I'd like to print headings also. Okay, so now you can change your row value. Here I pass J, and here I pass I. Okay, so uh, now you can imagine. Okay, so first run first runs this loop. So first the I loop will run. So during that, so I has a value. Okay, after that it comes to this loop. Okay, here we have a 4 to 7, 5 6 7, 5 6 7. Okay, here I have to change the value into 9. So here we have a 5 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, here we have five values, and uh, during first loop, and the first for runs a single time, and the for second for runs five times, because the for loop is uh, inside the above for loop. Okay, so it runs single time, and it runs five times. After that, first I'll explain what is inside a, sorry, inside I. In for loop we have a in I. Okay, so and here the J runs 5 6 7 8, from 5 to 8. Then after that, this I statement comes into second loop. Here we have a b in I. Then the for loop runs five times. After that, the I have C. Then this for loop runs five times. Then after that, we have D in I, and the for loop runs five times. After that, we have E in I. The second for loop runs five times. Okay, because we have here we have given five values. Okay, so I'm going to run this. So here I need to give indent mark, and here I have to give a space, because the print function is inside this for. Okay, so the for loop is in this for loop. Okay, so now I'm going to run this. So you can get all values in here. First it prints serial number 1 to 4, and next it prints name to uh, name Shankar, Dinesh, Sharat, and Karthi. There is a five values in here. And next it prints department, triple E, CSE, and triple E and CSE. Finally it prints Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Madurai. And then here we have given extra one value, that is 8. So the final column, we don't have any value in here, so that's why it prints none. Okay, so here I have to change. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Okay, now we have 4 elements in a list. Now I'm going to run this. I get exact content what I want. Okay, so here we have a serial number, and here we have a name, and here we have department, and here we have the city. Okay, if you have any doubts in here, please ask. Please ask me. Anyone have any doubts for Excel creation? Yochana, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
It is clear?
Sir.
Okay. And so the file handling is finished. So the week 2 syllabus has finished today, and please complete your uh, feedback and your assignments in Eduakini. Okay, so yesterday we will start comparison operator in Python. After that, we go with Python statements. Okay, so if and else for and while we will see the upcoming classes. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Shankar. Yeah, thank you all. So it looks like it's going well. I think we should increase the number of attendees. Looks like people are watching in videos, YouTube videos, and texting and asking doubts. But it'll be good if they have some attendance, because attendance also carries some percentage of marks in your certificate. So request your friends to attend also, so that attendance can be also provide some marks for them. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you, Shankar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.